It's time for Michigan Fun on My Michigan TV, a weekly look at the top events in Michigan as presented by the state's leading authority on events, the Michigan Festival and Events Association. A full listing of events is available on MichiganFun.com. Michigan Fun is a production of My Michigan TV powered by Michigan Digital. Now, here's your host, President of the Michigan Festival and Events Association, Mike Sukin.
Hey, welcome to Michigan Fun, the show where we check out the state's top festivals and events. I'm Mike Sukin, I'm your host. Can you believe it? It's already August. And things are getting hot. Matter of fact, it's the hottest time of the summer for festivals, fairs, and events. And we're going to check out some of the great festival event traditions in the state of Michigan. Today, we're going to talk about the Calhoun County Fair and the Cheeseburger Festival. But first, we're going to go check out the Hudsonville Community Fair. Welcome to the show, President Lonnie Viss. Lonnie, how you doing?
Doing great. Good.
Good to see you. So, Hudsonville Community Fair. What you guys got cooking this week?
Well, it starts on the 21st. We've got a full line of nightly events in the grandstands, free entertainment. All the animals and the Arnold's Carnival will be there.
Very good. Very good. So what is your schedule of events? Because I saw that you've got the carnival going on, but you also got a grandstand. So what's going on in your grandstand?
Yes, we have nightly events. On Monday night, we have the Flying Star Rodeos coming in. They always put on a great show. Tuesday night, we've got the community pull with the antique tractors and some super stocks. And Wednesday is the NTPA with the big ones with the minis and the loud tractors. Thursday is the off-road race. That's the biggest event of the week. We'll pack 8,000 people in the grandstands. Motocross on Friday night, and the monster trucks on Saturday night. So we have a full slate of some really good events.
Wow. A community fair. I'm assuming you've got some good livestock also?
Yes, we have. There's livestock events every day. They start on Monday. We've got the youth with the sheep and the hogs and the beef animals. We got dairy animals. We have draft horses. We have a draft horse show. And then, of course, all the youth horses with their various shows throughout the week, rabbits, chickens, goats. We got the full gamut of animals.
That's awesome. I love the animal aspect, the livestock aspect, because that's the part that the kids get all involved in. You know, raising those animals, taking care of them, and showing them. That's Americana.
It is, fairs are basically about agriculture and animals. That's how most of them started. And it's so interesting to see people walking through the barns. So many people were removed from agriculture, and just to see them look at the animals and just stare at them and look at them and want to see what they do. It's really interesting.
It is. So, what kind of activities? You got all that stuff that's going on, bump and runs, and the rodeo. Rodeo is fascinating. I've been to a couple of rodeos. They are so much fun. What are the events that are going to be going on during the rodeo?
They will have the calf roping. They will have the bucking broncs or bull riding. They pretty much got the whole gamut. They'll have some kids games during the intermission, riding the stick horses and races for the kids during that. For the kids on Thursday and Friday, we have turtle races and frog races. They bring in their own turtles and frog races, which gets pretty interesting at times. So there's things like that for the kids to do. We have the farm magic show every day. There's 3 shows that go on for the kids that they can watch and listen to. It's all free. And we have free entertainment under our entertainment tent at night at 7 o'clock. We have the Scottsdale Band coming in, Johnny Cash impersonator, a few other events there that are all free.
That's awesome. I was scratching my chin because I was thinking about frog and turtle races, and I was trying to, being the fact that sometimes I'm not all that right upstairs. I was thinking, so how do the kids train those frogs and turtles to race?
I really don't know, because some seem to be trained and some just, jump off into the ozone. We've had them jump into the grandstands of the frogs, and it's really interesting. The turtle race gets a little slower, but it's a great time for the kids.
Oh my gosh, got to be a hoot. Got to be a hoot. So, how many years have you guys been doing this?
This is our 90th year of a fair. It's been a good 90 years, and we hope to be around for a lot more years. The carnivals there, they start on Tuesday through Saturday. The Arnolds just put on a fantastic carnival with a whole lot of different rides and different avenues of bands and tickets of how many rides you want to have. They also do something special for us. Along with us on Thursday mornings, we have a special needs time in the morning where they provide free rides to special needs people. That's always a very nice time that morning where we bring them in. They come in free. We've got horse wagon rides for the kids. I say kids for the special needs people, and then, like I say, 2 hours worth of rides from the Arnold's Carnival.
That is almost a signature of Arnold's. I love the fact that they do that. It's put such a great feeling and joy and smile on your face watching those individuals participating and just having the time of their life. And everybody should do that. I mean, that's my kids loved being in school and helping out with buddy camp and helping with those that are a little less fortunate. And they would give up anything to go do buddy camp. And I think that's great. Kudos to you guys. Kudos to the Arnold family for doing that. There's a lot of festivals, fairs, and events that are doing more and more of that. And I think that's awesome. That's exactly what we need to be doing with each other. So anything else you want to share?
No, we just really want to be a community event. On Tuesday, it's a $2 ride day again with the Arnolds. We have a lot of kids coming in because the rides are less expensive. On Wednesday, it's Merchants Day. If they pick up a coupon at one of the local vendors, they get $5 off the ride coupon for the day. So that's a good benefit to people that want to support their local merchants by just picking them up for free at the local merchants.
Lonnie, because this is live streaming and everybody in the world is able to watch this, tell our audience where they can find Hudsonville.
Hudsonville is located between Grand Rapids and Holland, right off Chicago Drive, exit 62 off I-96.
Simple directions, easy to get to.
Yep.
You're on the Gold Coast.
Thank you. We are proud of West Michigan.
I spent a couple of years in Kalamazoo. I can understand that. It's a beautiful, beautiful part of the state. Of course,
yes.
All of Michigan's a beautiful part of the state. In summertime, festival, fair season, it's always fantastic. Hey, Lonnie, for anyone that wants to find out any additional information other than going to Michigan Festivals and Events website, do you have a website that you can give them for additional information?
Yep, it's HudsonvilleCommunityFair.com. Everything's there on our website, the schedule, all the information about the various events, prices for all the events.
That's awesome, Lonnie. Hey, I hope you guys have a great weekend. This has been a beautiful summer. I hope it continues. And I wish you guys all luck in the world. Thank you for being on our show today.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
Hey, we got a lot more of this show. So we're going to talk about the Calhoun County Fair coming up next. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
My Michigan TV is streaming everywhere on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and more smart TV apps. My Michigan TV is on your phone, too. Take us with you wherever you go. Just search for My Michigan TV on your favorite app store or visit mymitv.com. All Michigan, streaming everywhere. My Michigan TV.
Welcome back to Michigan Fun, a weekly look at the top events across the state of Michigan. Our next guest is from the Calhoun County Fair. Let's welcome to the show Fairground Manager Kathy Combs. Kathy, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you. Hey.
Yes, you too.
You guys are having a fair.
We are. Sunday.
It's already here. So what can everybody expect when they come to Calhoun County Fair? Now, just for reference sake, Battle Creek is in Calhoun County, correct?
That is correct.
All right. Just so my geography is correct.
Our fair is actually located in Marshall, but we have surrounding communities, including Battle Creek, that join in, and we have an action-packed schedule happening. We have a full schedule. Our grounds are packed. We're excited. We have like over 600 exhibitors, over 7,000 exhibits. We're just excited.
August in Michigan is Fair Month, and it's great to have all these fairs going on. What other kind of activities do you have scheduled for let's say, start Sunday and it goes all week long? So you got a lot going on. How about sharing with our audience what you've got?
We do. We have lawnmower racing kicks off the week. It's actually a free event. We lowered the gate price to $5, so the event is free to see that. TK Rodeo, Pro Rodeo, is coming Monday night. He is a hometown Union City in Calhoun County, born and raised, and then so he's happy to be back into the neighborhood. We have micro wrestling on Tuesday. We're excited to have this new event. A lot of fairs are doing the micro wrestling. And we have the truck pulls, which is a local event put on by our fair group. So it's exciting to have that again. We have the monster trucks, ATR Motorsports monster trucks on Thursday nights. We haven't had them in a while. It's nice to bring them back. Friday night, we have another event that we put on. It's called the Night of Destruction. And it's a figure 8, and they pull things behind them. And our county likes to crash them up, bang up. So we have that Friday night, and then we have the demo derby on Saturday night.
I was at one of those at a racetrack, and I saw a car go through the side of a travel trailer and come out the other side because of the way they went through. And it was just
wow.
Nobody got hurt, but it's just kind of smash them, bang them up. Yeah, kids of all ages love smash them, bang them up, especially if nobody gets hurt.
That's exactly right. And along with that, those are events that you actually buy tickets, but we do have axe throwing is new this year. We have bingo tent. We have princesses and superheroes on Kids Day on Tuesday, which is a popular. We started that last year, and the kids just love that. And I don't know of any other fair that's doing bringing in the princesses and superheroes. So we have pony rides, and we have the circus walking around. We have the church groups happening. Our fair is set up where we have a historical side of it. So we have a church, and a school, a granary, and a museum. So we have a mixture of something for everyone.
Well, I should bring my grandchildren. They think that they're superheroes. I'll have to call my son and see what he's doing. He's in Tennessee, but what the heck? It'll be fun.
We have something else that we're trying this year. Friday, our organization is called the Calhoun County Agricultural and Industrial Society. That's the organization, the board. And so Friday, we are putting together a farmer's market and a industrial day. Southern Michigan is sponsoring this day, and so we're inviting the farmers to come in, sell their goods, and then from 4 to 8, the businesses are coming in, and we hope to have a meet and greet / job fair so they can get to know the employees and the communities and tell their story and let everybody understand what their business is like and what they're about. So that's something new this year.
That's a great idea. Are you running that in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce?
We are. We have invited MEDA. Which is the Michigan. We call it MEDA, but economic. That's the part of the Chamber of Commerce, and we've invited them, and so it's just, I'm looking forward to that. I think that's a community connection that every fair needs, and every fair that the fair board members that I've spoke to strive to have is that relationship and connection with your community and the businesses within the area. So
that's awesome.
We're looking forward to that.
I'm glad to hear that, opposed to being two different silos working together as a team. Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
Yes, exactly. So and we've done a lot of repairs, and looking forward to having everyone here. I'm excited.
As you should be. It's going to be a great event. You got all kinds of stuff. I see that Jared is streaming all of your schedule. Holy mackerel!
Yes.
I hope everybody has got rested up before this week, because you guys are going to be busy.
You know, it takes, we say, I know everybody says this, but it takes a village. And if we didn't have the volunteers, if I didn't have superintendents, if I didn't have leaders, if I didn't have the board, if I didn't have individuals assigned to different areas, we just couldn't pull it off. We are a smaller fair, probably compared to other in the metropolitan area, but we are pulling together, and it's showing. So I'm really like being part of this.
Are you seeing volunteerism coming back from where, I mean, during the pandemic, we saw it drop off completely, and then it started to come back slowly, but it was to the point where a number of festivals, fairs, and events were wondering whether or not they were going to be able to keep operating without the volunteers. I'm asking you because I'm hearing that every single week when I do the show, that everybody is very thankful for the volunteers. If it wasn't for the volunteers, they wouldn't have the event. And so I'm seeing that the volunteerism is coming back. Are you seeing that?
This is my third fair as a fairgrounds manager, and I've been on the board. I've a 4-H leader, parent. I showed starting at 8 years old, so I've been part of this fair all my life, and it's different. It's a different type of volunteering, but yes, compared to 2 years ago, the volunteers are coming back, and I think just giving them ideas and what we need, communicating the transparency. I think this is all helping and rallying the momentum. And when one barn starts fundraising and painting, I'm seeing this where another barn, okay, well, we can do this, and just making those minor repairs and sprucing up the grounds has helped a lot in our small fair. It's our 174th. It should have been 175th, but COVID ruin that. And so next year's 175th, and we're really going to plan a celebration next year.
That's awesome. That's great. So anyone wanting additional information, your website is?
It is CalhounCountyFairgrounds.com.
All right. Kathy, I greatly appreciate you being here. You've had a lot of information to share. You guys are going to have a fantastic event. God bless, and thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Oh, fantastic. Another great event. Coming up next, we're going to talk about Caseville's Cheeseburger Festival. I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss this. So you got to be right back. Welcome back to Michigan Fun, a weekly look at the top events happening across the state of Michigan. Our next guest is from the Caseville Chamber of Commerce, President Steve Lowers. Hey, Steve, how you doing in Caseville?
I'm great, Mike. How are you doing?
Good. You guys got an event going on.
Good.
You guys got an event going on. It's just absolutely taken off. I remember when this first started, the entire tip of the mitt embraces. I remember driving up M25, and as soon as I crossed the county line, I was in Huron County. All I saw was everybody's mailbox was decorated with a Jimmy Buffett theme. How'd you guys come up with Cheeseburger Festival for Caseville?
You know, it was just amazing. A lady 25 years ago came up with the crazy, wacky, tacky idea of putting on a Trop Rock / Jimmy Buffett laid back, have fun festival, and it's been tremendous, Mike. It's 25 years this year, 25th year.
That is amazing. It seems like just yesterday. And I've been to quite a few of them. And I've even been to some where it rained, and I never saw anybody's enthusiasm dampen.
Now, you know what? We're pretty hardy goers around here. Rain doesn't bother us a little bit. We have no problems with that. We're just excited to get underway on this Friday, and we're really looking forward to it. Very excited.
So the festival lasts how long?
A grueling 10 days. That's in mine and my wife's book. My wife is the office manager, and I'm, of course, the event coordinator. But it's a 10-day festival. It goes from Friday all the way to Sunday, the following Sunday.
That's amazing. And I'm looking at the videos, and I'm looking at some of those creative hats. People wearing cheeseburgers on their heads. The town comes alive, and the population of Caseville is what when it's not Cheeseburger Festival?
We've got a decent population in the summertime because of all the campgrounds and cottages, but realistically, there's about 680 Caseville year-round residents.
And during the 10 days of Cheeseburger Festival, that swells to 10 times that amount?
Yeah, if not more, Mike. We anticipate 60 to 80,000 people.
And you still have the parade of fools, don't you?
Absolutely. That draws an estimate of at least minimum of 40,000 people alone. We do that on a Wednesday afternoon, and it normally takes about 2 hours, and we always get somewhere in the vicinity of 100 floats. And, basically all the floats are tropical themed. So it's a very unique parade. I had the honor of actually being able to lecture at one of the conventions for the MFEA and talk about the parade, bring a bunch of slide videos and things like that. And people seem to really enjoy it.
Well, it's this November. You're more than welcome to come back. And do you still have my friend Johnny Burke as the master of ceremonies for the Parade of Fools?
You know what? We do, Mike. I think it's just because I can't remember. I'm getting so old at doing this. I've been doing it for so long. I guess I just keep forgetting to uninvite him. And somehow he just keeps showing up right in the beginning of the parade.
Johnny's a special personality, and he fits in with the antics of the Cheeseburger Festival.
Yeah, he sure does, Mike. You know, and it's kind of exciting on this Friday to get it all started. We'll have some steel drummer playing the music in the park as the cars flock into Caseville. And the neat thing is at 4:00 is the big deal, is because at 4:00, well over 20 cheeseburger vendors will be entering a cheeseburger in the cheeseburger contest. And the person who wins that will take a banner right over to their business. And I hope they have plenty of ground beef, because I'll tell you what, anyone who wins that will double, if not triple, their sales in the 10-day time frame.
That's amazing. It's amazing. And good times. And, for people that live in Southeast Michigan, Caseville is, at the tip of the thumb. So it's the thumb coast. And when I lived in the area, I never have to drive an expressway. I could take all back roads there, and it only took me less than an hour to get to up north Michigan. That's Caseville.
Yes, sir. We are the closer up north. We appreciate that. Up there in the thumb.
Up there in the thumb. So what kind of activities do you have scheduled for 10 days? You've got the parade, you got the hamburger contest. Are those cardboard boats?
Those are real cardboard boats made out of cardboard and duct tape. In fact, we had a gentleman, Warren Capon, who donated a bunch of cardboard and a bunch of duct tape. So we're enticing people to come on up and build themselves a nice boat to see how far she'll float.
Lifeguard on duty.
Right. As far as what we have going on, we have well over 20 entertainers that'll be coming in and performing at the amphitheater. We have 5 of the largest and best tropical rock bands in the country coming from all over, as far as Florida and New Jersey and Georgia. We throw in a little bit of classic rock. We have oldies. We even have an Elvis tribute this year, so that'll be exciting. We also have a very young high school band, St. Louis, Michigan. The St. Louis High School Steel Drum Band will be performing, and that's just the beginning of it. We've got a lot of different entertainers that'll be coming in, and many, many events, too many to speak of. We're shooting for about 200,000 cheeseburgers sold in the 10 days, Mike.
You're rivaling McDonald's now.
Yeah, we sure are. Yeah, you can see the full schedule at www.casevillechamber.com. You can go right to our Caseville Chamber website.
That's great. Love the family-friendly events. Those are always the ones that are most successful. Hey, Steve, I appreciate you being on the show. You guys are gonna knock it out of the park. There's no doubt about it. It's gonna be a beautiful time in Caseville, Michigan, the thumb coast. So just have a great time. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for what you do. And all you MFDAers, come on up and visit Caseville this week. We'll have a good time. Thanks, everybody, and we appreciate that.
Well, I want to thank all of our guests for being on the show today. It's fantastic hearing about all these fabulous events going on. To find out more information about these events or any event going on in the state of Michigan, check it out at michiganfun.com. And also, I want to thank our producer, Jared Clark, and the amazing staff at My Michigan TV. You can browse our full library of on-demand events, videos on MyTV. That's MYMITV.com. All Michigan, streaming everywhere. I look forward to seeing everybody next week. We're going to have 3 more guests next week. You got to be back here. Until then, get out there and have some fun.